VeChain, VEN, but soon will be VET stands for VeChain Thor because of a rebranding going on right now. Believe it or not, this project was once at 4 cents with a high of $9.55. Currently, the price is about $5.50, ranked number 17. Total supply 873 million with a circulating supply of 471 million. Exchanges, a very good list: Binance, KuCoin, Huobi, HitBTC, and many others. According to the website, VeChain is the world's leading blockchain products and information platform. Grammatically, that didn't sound correct. And after reviewing a lot of the website, it became clear that the translation from Mandarin to English didn't go quite as expected. They still need to work that out and fix that. Basically, VeChain aims to build a better decentralized system for tracking goods, making it safer, more secure, and lowering the costs associated with transferring products of all kinds. And it is a product out of Singapore. The team, the VeChain board, is full of people with good business education and experience. I found that they had a strong advisory board as well. What I couldn't find is who the actual developers were, or how many they have working on the code. Usually what I find is on these larger projects, you'll have 10 to 20 developers with 5 to 10 operations, management, marketing. So a large focus on the developers. So it would have been nice to see, 20 plus developers working on this project and make me feel a little bit better. But what I did was I emailed them asking for this information if they'd give it to me. If I get a response, I will post it in the comments. If not, just assume I'm not going to get a response. But if I do, I will post it. In the news, VeChain recently paid out bounties for people covering their project on YouTube, etc., basically best explaining what they're doing. And it looks like they paid out the top 5 with a decent amount of VET. I think that a lot of people have a problem with that marketing strategy. Personally, I think it's a good one. I mean, why not have the crypto community market your project for them and just pay out a little bit? Gets everybody involved. Let's see. The CEO, Sunny Liu, recently met with the Deputy Prime Minister of Belgium. And also they recently partnered with Australian Business Association 188. They also recently did a slogan contest. Just launched their first official public infrastructure DApp, or digital app, decentralized app, called VVid. They partnered with an online self-publishing content platform called Italtaoki. So they have a lot going on, and also the rebranding and new governance, like I briefly mentioned earlier. Social-wise, their Twitter is very active with good information and 73,000 followers. Their Telegram has 16,000 members, and they are pretty active on the threads. What people like, the strong team, loads of partnerships, and people say that they have skin in the game, being that they were here basically before the blockchain craze catched on, that they were a project before that, so it's not just a passion project. That they have hardware and patents, not just the blockchain itself, and obviously that they are very active, which is always a good sign. Some concerns people had was that this project is really nothing new, and they have some stiff competition from Walton, IOTA, etc. So mostly just all hype is what they're saying. And others that while they can make all the partnerships they want, if they can't deliver adequately enough on the tech side of it, that all this hype that's going on will die off and the price will come crashing down. Also, people don't like the lack of a white paper, because it creates doubt as to whether they can actually make good on what they're promising, and they're not opening themselves up to critique on exactly what they're trying to do and how they're trying to do it. There was an argument about the ability to manipulate the price of the currency, which would drive business away. But I mean, that's every crypto project these days. Another one was that there may be problems deciding who pays to keep all these projects and businesses connected to this blockchain via the internet, and that they give no real information on how they will achieve the supposed 10,000 transactions per second. And them saying that they're going to start off with just 50 transactions per second seems a little fishy, like they probably won't be able to deliver, or they're not really sure that they're going to be able to. Another is that they should be using their own currency for a lot of expenses, but they are happy right now just to keep using Ether. So that kind of shows a lack of confidence in their own system. In conclusion, while this price is pretty high for a starting point, and I'm still concerned about VeChain being able to deliver long term, especially with all this good competition, I can't ignore how popular this project is in the crypto community. Everyone I talk to and everything I read, people seem to really love this project. Mixed with how active the team is, I can really see a short-term tripling in price. I mean, I'm not trying to give financial advice, but I can see this one doing good, really good short-term, and then kind of having a long stall until they get some really big information, some really major news out there. So I think I'm going to give this one a... it's hard to decide between a B plus and an A minus. I'm going to be cautious with this one and give it a B plus. I think if you're going to strongly consider putting this in your portfolio, you also consider doing Walton, Wabi, and IOTA just to kind of hedge your bets. Who knows which project will be the king in the end, but fortunately with this thing and China's market, how big it is, I think there is room enough to share that market with all these other competitors. So that's my take on it. If you have any extra information or a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. I also wouldn't hate a subscribe if you want to go ahead and do that. And that's it. Good luck out there.